Hi, my name is Leslie Haller and I live in Florida, and I had a scam happen to me. It was an email that I received from a friend of mine who in the email said he was traveling with his family in London and he had been mugged and was hurt. They took his money, they took his cell phone, and he hated to bother me, but he really needed me to send him $2,000 so that he could pay off his hotel and catch his plane home to Boston. And I felt so bad about it that I tried very hard to figure out how to send him the money right away. But I did hesitate. I do think of myself as a fairly savvy person. I did check to see that his email was correct. And yes, it was. So it was clearly from him. So I ran off to the Western Union and I wired $2,000 to this guy. And then I received a phone call from Western Union and they said, are you sure that this is real? And of course I said, oh yes, this is real. My friend has been mugged and they've lost their cell phone and all their money. And you know, that's why I'm sending it. And they said, well, did you call them? And I said, well, no, they lost their cell phone. And they said, well, why don't you call their home in Boston? So I called and his wife answered the phone and she said, oh yeah, everybody's been calling us today. So I felt foolish, but I called Western Union back and I said, you were right, it was a scam, and I just sent $2,000 off to London. And they said, don't worry about it, we have stopped it, it won't go through, and you can go back to the Western Union and get your money back. So I was very grateful to Western Union for calling me and just being out there looking after its customers. You know, that was a really good thing that they did. Never send money for an emergency situation without verifying that it's really an emergency.